So for my final project, I chose the controversy surrounding Roe v. Wade, which allowed the woman the right to choose whether or not to have a child. The controversy over Roe v. Wade began immediately after the Supreme Court's decision in 1973 and effectively split the country in half. The legalization of abortion was an enormous feat for feminists that was met with backlash from anti-feminists who believed that abortion was essentially murder. During the 70s, feminists fought to eradicate gender roles and sex-based discrimination by adding the Equal Rights Amendment to the Constitution. Meanwhile, anti-feminists such as spokeswoman Phyllis Schlafly, who is mentioned in The American Pageant, campaigned against the Equal Rights Amendment after abortion was legalized. The controversy surrounding Roe v. Wade is still a hotly debated topic between Republicans and Democrats. This leads us to the question, why can't conservatives and liberals see eye to eye on abortion? Let's see if Mr. Rooney knows.
The first question is, as a religious person, do you believe the controversy surrounding the legalization of abortion stem from religious views?
Some of it is, and some of it isn't. You know, growing up a Roman Catholic, you know, I was raised to believe that abortion is wrong. However, that point of view isn't limited to Catholics. There's people of many different religions that would think that as well. And to be fair, even within a religion, there's people that have different beliefs. So you might be brought up a certain way. People think critically on their own. They form their own judgments. So.
My second question is, did legalizing abortion create tension between men and their wives during the 70s and 80s?
Keep in mind in the 70s and 80s that I have no experience with a wife. That would come for me much later. I got married at age 35. But I would think in general that it would be a smaller issue between husbands and wives. They're usually the ones that are having children without economic challenges or having a baby out of wedlock or what other obstacles there may be. I think the friction was more between women that wanted to have a right over what happened with their bodies, pro-choice, and people that felt compelled that, life is sacred and, they wanted to hold on to a pro-life stance.
Yeah, which actually leads into my next question.
Okay.
Which is, how did Roe v. Wade divide the country politically during the 70s and 80s?
Well, I think it's 70s, 80s, right up to today. Latest polls show that the country is still nearly split, 50-50. A lot of people view abortion, again, as being something like murder. Other people view it just as, it's an unborn fetus. It's not really even a life yet. And there's so many bitter debates that go on today about it, and I think that they're going to last forever. I don't see how this is ever going to get resolved.
Yeah. That actually was my next question. What do you think the future holds for a woman's right to choose, and do you believe Democrats and Republicans will ever see eye to eye on abortion?
I think that's a great question, and I think that related to people's views about abortion, I think it's going to become more bitter, because right now there's been a change in the Supreme Court where it's starting to lead more to the religious right, and I think that there's going to be more provisions handcuffing Roe versus Wade. It could possibly be even overturned, and it's going to ignite the abortion debate like it's back again in 1972 or 1973. I think that's going to happen over the next couple of years. But what do I know? I'm only a history teacher.
As Mr. Rooney stated during his interview, pro-choice and pro-life stances haven't changed much since the 70s. In 2016, tensions between feminists and anti-feminists are expected to increase due to the change of presidential power, because the Supreme Court decisions will be in favor of conservative values. In fact, these tensions have already been illustrated in the Women's March that took place in January this past year. History always seems to repeat itself, and today the shift in power has the ability to overturn Roe v. Wade. This will reignite the controversy we saw in the 70s and 80s, making abortion a more heated topic than ever before.